Hi everybody, so I know I demonstrated for you on a piece of white paper if we wanted to decorate our base. The base is what we're attaching our sculpture to and creating our paper sculpture. So here, the base is the white piece of paper. That's everything's gonna get attached to that white piece of paper. And we did some bending, rolling, and curling, and I'm gonna show you those again. So we said to create this tight spiral, we used a pencil and we curled it like a letter T. You see the letter T? I'm gonna just roll that paper onto here. And when I do that, I get that nice spiral. That almost looks like a cake. I can do it with my finger also, like this. And it's a little bit thicker, right? Because the pencil and my finger are not equally thick. So you see how this is thicker or looser? And then we can do the fan fold. Forward, backward, forward, backward, forward, backward, all the way down to the end until it is complete. Now you notice when I do that, I create a zigzag. If we keep rolling forward or curling or bending forward, we end up with more of that shape. So sometimes people forget and they go forward, 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 forward. They forgot the backward part, and then they end up more with that kind of design. There's something somebody once taught me too, and it's where you line up your two pieces and you fold them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you just keep folding over on top of the color. And it's okay if it's not perfect. Mine's going a little bit sideways. That's all right, because it's going to be part of my paper sculpture. And then when you open it up, you have this interesting sort of red and yellow mixture. So I wanted to show you how it would look on the color paper. I happen to love the way it looks on a black piece of paper. Taking that glue, I open my top, rubbing a little bit of the glue here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And of course, if you use a glue stick, be sure not to go much further than this, because then it just starts to squeeze out the sides. Always remember to cap your glue stick when you're done. Same with closing your glue. But I'm still working, so I'm going to gently give a little squeeze. Make a little circle of glue. Same here, I'm never pouring it because that only leads to mess. We don't want mess, whether we're at home or school. And this time I'm gonna put here, I'm gonna put here. It looks kind of like, almost like Peter Max's rays of his suns coming out. I guess I could do that also with making the shape of the sun, something like this coming up over the horizon. I like that idea. I'm gonna try that out. So it reminds me of some of the ideas I learned in my other project. Those zigzag lines we used when we were creating our, what was it? We were working on our Roy G. Biv, and we made our zigzag lines across the paper. And then we might have repeated them when we did our color monster. And so I'm just gonna glue them all down. In order for it to be a sculpture, we do not want it to lay flat like that, although you could add a few of them like that just for interest. We're trying to get them to pop right up and off the page. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to add a little more glue here. And then I'm going to show you side by side the one I did on white paper and the one I did on black paper. So you can decide maybe what is it you would like to do for yours. I still have more to add, but I don't want to spend so much time talking. But you can see the difference on the white paper, on the black paper. Also, on the white paper, you can decorate your paper with anything you want. And then you're using here, I'm using the black paper as my base. That means everything is going to get glued onto there. And what I'm trying to do is also make sure that everything I glue down stays within the base. So if I did it and I have it hanging off, that's interesting. Not the wrong idea, But the idea is to challenge yourself to try to get everything to stay on the base. Okay? So that's your goal for today, to make your paper sculpture three-dimensional, where it pops off the page. I'm going to glue down 2 here. A little more glue. Sometimes I like to do it while it's half stuck down. It makes it a little easier. Oh, I added a little too much glue. That happens. Here we go. And the idea with a sculpture is that you not only see it flat when you're staring directly at it, you can see it when you turn it sideways and you look at it from a different angle. Like I could hold it like this. When I hang it up, I can see it from this side. You can see it from many different sides. So that's what you're going to do with your paper sculpture. Have fun building. I look forward to seeing it.